Hi, nope. Hi, my name is Samantha Baker, and I am bearing my soul. Nope. Nope. Hi, my name is Samantha Baker, and I am opening a book bus. I've tried to film this probably about 10 times at this point, so I am going to try very hard to just one-shot this and just really go from the heart, okay? So work with me. For the past several years, I have been on a journey to find something outside of being a mom and a wife, which I love both of those jobs. Something that gives me purpose and gives me drive and dedication outside of my titles here at home. As a stay-at-home mom who also homeschools her kids, that was a really big challenge. Some of the criteria that I set up for this was, one, I didn't want my kids to have to go to public school, so it needed to be something where I can work around having kids. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home mom. It is a very serious, very real job. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a working mom. I happen to want to be both. One of the other criteria that I had was that it had to fit with my ADHD. That means that it couldn't be something that was a fly-by-night, that was an ADHD hobby, that was something that really wasn't a core value or something that was a long-standing thing in my life. So what I was going to do with my life had to be something that I really, really wanted to do and had something to do with something in my personality or in my life that would be consistent and that would stay and that I wouldn't lose interest in. One of the criteria that my husband put in was that it had to be something for me. It could not be something where I was just doing something for a job. I couldn't just go and get a retail job. It needed to be something that filled my soul. The other thing is I didn't want to have a boss. Again, I have two and they are under the age of 10 and I don't want to have any more. I don't want somebody to tell me that I have to be somewhere at 12 o'clock on a Thursday. One of the greatest things that my husband gave me was the privilege of being able to choose how I spend my time. With that gift, I don't feel like giving it away to having a boss. So this actually took one of my amazing best friends to show me this idea on a TikTok and said, oh my gosh, this is your business. And I laughed at the time. I laughed and I said, haha, that's so funny. That's so funny. And then it got stuck in my head. It got stuck in my head and I could never get it out of there. I've seen a bunch of different women do this on TikTok and I think that they're so amazing, and every time I see it, I'm like, yes, I want to do that, but mine is going to be like this and mine is this. So without further ado, I am going to open a romance-only book bus. Attached to the book bus will be a website where you can order books from anywhere in the world. You can have them sent directly to you as if it was Amazon, but it'll come through my shop, and it could be any book, not just romance books. The only books that will be on the bus themselves will be romance books. I want to work with local book clubs. I want to be their source where they're getting their books. I want to work with them to get discounts, because when you're buying books every single month, it gets really, really expensive. So I want to help out with that. I will have a membership program where you'll pay $35 a month, and anytime you are on the bus, if you have a book, you can swap that book out. I'll have a specific section for members. You can take the book that you had, return it to me, and get a whole new one as many times as you want, as long as you bring the book back to me in readable, decent condition. I don't have to replace it. Then you get to keep going. I also want to be a place where women feel comfortable and confident coming in and talking and having conversations with other women, that maybe a bookstore in our community probably isn't the best place to have those conversations, where possibly they happen to put the romance section right next to the kids area. I want women to come in with their questions, with their, I read this, I want something else, I want something similar, I want something different. I want to be that person for my community. I want to share the love and the joy that I have for books and for romance novels specifically. I will never forget it. It is my absolute favorite to this day. Beatrice Small has my heart with Enchantress Mine. It will always and forever be my favorite, and I think we all have those, and I want to share that experience. I want to be a place where we can come together and just love these books and have these great conversations and have a real sense of community that I feel is missing specifically in my area. The bus will also be available to rent out for bridal parties, for bachelorette parties, for whatever event you want. They'd be available to rent out and just have at your location, and take all the time in the world for you and your friends to shop around, look at every single book, have a great time. Because this is a new process for me, I do really want to try to videotape. Oh, I just aged myself so bad right there. I want to record this process. I want to show other women that if you have a dream, the difference between having a dream and having a plan is doing it. If you have any book needs, please contact me. I would love to help you out. I would love to be your book girl.